So, welcome back to part 2. I did the math, checked out my videos, and I seen that it was going to be longer than 15 minutes. And currently I can't upload more than 15 minutes, so there's really not much I want to take out to edit this and make it fit in 15 minutes, so I just said fuck it. I'll do a 2-part video, and I'll show you my headquarters that I built, because I wasn't going to show you because there wasn't enough time. But now that I'm going to do 2 parts, whatever. Let's check out what I built. So, right on top of this, the number 58 was set to indicate that I can go 58 blocks up from this point. I built a staircase down first, and I set up the skylight so trees can grow down there, and it kind of worked out to where the skylight I was going to set up as like sort of the center of my skyscraper. So that's exactly what I did. From out to here, I built 15 squares that way, 15 that way, 15, and then 25 that way. So I can have sort of a nice long lobby with trees and grass and benches and torches and pixel art and floating islands. So I crammed all this in my lobby, made my lobby pretty after building the structure, which it was more tedious than anything because it was just about laying out the structure all evenly, and then putting a shit ton of glass in to fill up the holes. I wanted to have the feel of a modern skyscraper. It gives some sort of similar sort of architectural designs as some skyscrapers have today, like supports that run all the way up the side and glass and stuff like that and whatever. Not too technically skyscraperish, but it's my headquarters. Do what I want, and this is what the product is. I didn't really fill anything up in it yet because this is, for me, this is not really important to the server itself. It just sort of adds to the skyline of the spawn village and is for a place for me to live. And the way I roll, I like to live big, so why not have a skyscraper as not only my headquarters for my business that I'm going to run in Digtopia, but why not live in it as well? So I didn't want to build a straight up skyscraper, like just vertical. So I like how skyscrapers like sort of end in certain areas. So I got a cutoff for the front, which gives me a nice balcony to look over the town, and then a cutoff there for more greenery or gardens or whatever you want to call it. A cutoff here just to make it more interesting, and then like the center goes straight up to the top floor, which is my penthouse. And now that we have an elevator plug-in, I can put an elevator in here, because I was just going to use these stairs, but I got to find where I can put a straight up elevator. I'm thinking right here, not right here, but like somewhere over here. I want to put an elevator. I want to have it like one of the elevators that's on the side of a building going up. So maybe right here I put an elevator to go all the way up. But it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a skyscraper with floors and things that I can put on floors when I want to. I'll furnish this eventually, but I want to get back to working on the server to help everybody else out instead of just myself. And I think this... What? Tree, you're... Oh, man. Really? It went through the glass, but didn't destroy the glass? Alright. How awesome is that? I thought it destroyed the glass, but apparently it just grows through the glass. I think... Oh yeah, this is the cloud floor. This is the floor... I didn't plan it this way, but it worked out perfectly to where this floor only is where clouds pass through. So I'm probably not going to put anything on that floor, but here's my penthouse. My penthouse suite that I will eventually furnish and decorate and design. Probably going to make it a split level. Or at least put like half of it a second floor and sleep on the second floor. I got a nice commanding view over the spawn village and my first order of business, which was building a train station, which sort of looks kind of plain from the outside. So I'm thinking about it. I'm going to add some architecturally tasteful windows and decorations and stuff to sort of break up the boxy feel of it and all that fun stuff. Usually when I build something, I have an initial idea, and then as I build, I start making the idea more complex and more dynamically better. Once again, that's another example of me trying to say the word I want to say, but failing miserably because I can never find the right word. So this is my skyscraper headquarters for my international incorporation. This is the international headquarters. So that's that. Since this is going to be a part 2, I have some time I can fill up. How are you guys liking these videos? Are these interesting to your taste, or you just kind of like see Minecraft and wonder what it is, and then within the first 2 minutes you're like, ah, it's just another boring server? On the contrary, this is not a boring server. This is actually a very enjoyable server, filled with a bunch of great people to hang out with. That's why it's totally worth checking out our site to see what's really going on here. Because we are a bunch of like-minded dudes to where it's not too strict in here as to what we can and can't do. So it's fun to be here. You want to blow off some steam, build some stuff, mess around, do what you want to do. There's some rules, you know, don't do stupid shit. But other than that, like, everybody's not dumb and doesn't mess with other people too much to where it's annoying. I know I said I was going to show you the thing up north, but I guess I can do that right now. I have time, I'm assuming. So I'm going to get myself up there. So here we are, and we just reached the brown blob that was up north. I think this is Necruiser's northern tower. Tree giver. Interesting. I'm wondering if he's going to make this a really huge tree that's made only of wood. Raw wood. In fact, with an amazing staircase that goes up, obviously. That would be awesome if he just built a huge ass tree, but you can only build so high, which kind of sucks, but it's still really high that they let you build. I like the design. The look of mixing the birch tree with pine tree bark. Nice checkerboard look. And the staircase. It's very fancy. And this dude's really good at building circles for a game where everything's square. So this is the north tower. And then there's just one more thing. I was going to show you in the last part what Necruiser Gibbs and I worked on that connected Midgard to spawn. And let's go check that out right now. So here we are at the last thing I wanted to show you guys for now in this update. This is going to be Gibbs Mountain. He's been working so hard on getting the server up and running, and we all appreciate it. Working out the bugs, getting plugins to make it a little bit more enjoyable for us moderators and demigods to make things easier, and he found this mountain because of what we were working on, and that is this bridge. The path from Midgard to spawn had to span across the river that runs across the Digtopia area, so we built the bridge. Well, he was building a bridge, I hopped on, and we got to work in morphing the bridge into a suspension bridge, and then Necruiser, Gibbs, and I kind of laid it all out and put the wool up to make the supports and all that stuff. And it's pretty badass. I mean, that's the way to Midgard. And this is the bridge itself. So, I'm sorry if I didn't catch all of the activity on this episode, but I didn't want to make it too long, and I'm probably, based on how fast this server is starting to progress towards being a little bit more populated and people working on stuff, I'll probably do updates a little more frequent than once a week. That way I can get more of what's going on in the server, and if I missed what you guys are working on and you want to showcase it in this update that I'm doing or someone else is doing, let me know and I'll make sure I include your guys' stuff. But that's our server for now. That's Digtopia. Since we've worked out all the bugs and kind of got everything set up for people to start joining, we are going to start opening some spots. There's not a lot of spots to open up, but if you guys are interested, head over to our website and sort of like register yourself up so you guys, it's not like to get your information or anything, it's just so you guys can keep updated with what's going on in the server, so you know what's going on, what updates there's going on, if there's maintenance or if we got to fix something, or whatever we're going to be doing with the server. But if you guys are interested, register. Let one of the moderators know, or let one of the demigods know, or let Gibbs know that you're interested, and let us know on the website too. That would be the best way to let us know. You can check out Gibbs' channel, Dis's channel, and obviously you're already on my channel for more information. And make sure you guys check out the website. It'll give you a lot of information so you know what's really going on in this server. But that does it for now. Stay tuned for another update coming soon. I don't know if it'll be in a week or a couple days. Depends on how much more is going to happen. But you will be getting updates. As much as I can, at least. That makes sense. Oh, man, I'm just really dragging this on, aren't I? So yeah, I'm done. I'll shut up now. You guys can go back to your days, your lives, your daily activities, and I will continue to work on my station. Later, guys.